Hi there, it's Peter from the Walking Tennis Association, and carrying on from part of our warm-up functional patterns of movement, we're going to introduce the squat pattern. So the squat pattern is part of our functional movement repertoire, and the squat is obviously a hugely popular and familiar exercise. You've just got a slight variation on how to do it, just to enable you to perform it better and maybe iron out some of those compensation patterns that tend to fall in that don't make this such a great exercise for some. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to hinge from the hip. So if you look back at previous videos, we talked about the hip hinge. So again, like we do, we set up all our exercises with inhale, exhale, engage pelvic floor. Our feet are shoulder width apart, toes forwards. The first movement that we're going to do, though, is we're going to push this hip back, yeah? So this area here is referred to as the inguinal crease. We've got this angle here, and I'm pushing back, not bending the knees too much to start with. I'm pushing back and I'm raising my arms forward. So this will look familiar if you've seen the video on the hinge. Now from that hinge position, all I'm going to do is now include a knee bend, trying to maintain my arms raised above my head. A couple of things to look out for is that when you go into the squat position, that knee do not go beyond the base of the foot. That's really common. And that our feet, as we go into here, and knees do not collapse in. Again, look out for those. Try to maintain some width there. Try to think about the knees being pushed out. So again, inhale, exhale, engage pelvic floor. Push back, hinge from the hip first. From this hip hinge, then we drop down into squat, and we try and maintain this elevated arm position. You can learn quite a lot about how somebody functions if you can see that they can't maintain this arms over the head, or if their arms migrate forwards. And again, look out for how, if the knees collapse, and the foot collapses as well. Look to perform 5 to 10. It's a great exercise. It really helps you in every activity of daily living. But for tennis, again, from this good ready position, and from that good ready position, using the legs to initiate the swing is important in terms of technique as well. Hope you found that useful, and if you have any questions, please message us and we'll be happy to answer any of them. Thanks for now. Bye-bye.